Welcome to Invite Sent. This is a live streaming show where we interview people and play games.
Jason, get it in there.
Let's go. Oh, let's go.
Oh, God.
Got him. Got, son. Still there. Got him.
Excited for that. Ooh, just got in front of you. So I think that.
Got him.
Let's just get that.
He's upset. He's uninstalling the game.
Oh, watch it. Tire.
You should have seen I jumped right into it.
Oh, boy.
Oh, they're
Okay,
here.
we wanna
They're
go-
here.
yeah,
Hiya. How do I shoot them? I have a gun, don't I?
You don't want to. I would never probably shoot right now with Mercy because your job is to heal us.
My name is Bubba Gettert, Executive Director for the Varsity Esports Foundation, Esports Ambassador for DNH Distributing, and a Collegiate Esports Ambassador for CSMG, Collegiate Sports Management Group. I always like to jump right into the game and action because there are plenty of LinkedIn interviews out there where it's just a bunch of people talking with their faces, and let's not do that. Let's bring in the gameplay. What is your earliest memory of playing video games?
I do remember playing Pong on. It's probably like the Intellivision.
What was your go-to game then, girl?
A lot of people probably don't know what this is, but it's Romance of the Three Kingdoms.
Man, I'm glad you're asking these questions.
One of my go-to games was probably NBA Street Volume 2.
Oh man, you just got picked like a seedless grape.
We are the best video game players in this video
On stream.
on this specific stream. It's moving and we get it and we win.
Nice.
Let me ask this: Why coach? Why coach esports?
I always was an avid gamer. You know, I fell in love with gaming. Life happened.
Yeah.
Got out of gaming for a while, then went back in because of some of my students. You know, I just saw all the career and college pathways, man. And I was like, I don't think nobody else is looking at it the way I'm looking at this thing.
He actually helps us quite a bit.
I
in
fell off.
keeping
I
us
fell.
abreast.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
That's
That's
dumb.
okay.
That's first of
That
all,
happens.
that's dumb that they have a place to. My kill cam is me. Dadgummit. That happens in pro Overwatch. Your kill cam is yourself. You're welcome. Oh, I fell off the freaking thing again.
There we go.
Oh, I don't even know how to do that. I don't know. Okay. Oh no,
I
did you
died.
die? Oh my
I
god.
didn't
Oh
see
gosh.
Get your school into the high school esports league community. It's complete.
I think those conversations are important to normalize that it's not okay, because as long as you keep saying like this is not okay, then tell me what is okay. And then having those strong females within the gaming space is also definitely a move in the right direction.
I feel like my games were a little easier earlier when I had my lobbies. Pretty sure.
Well, those were bot lobbies, so.
Those were bot. So this was a Kickstarter project, correct?
Yeah, so I scraped money together on my own when we went up to Kickstarter.
At what point would we say they move from club to designated under the school's banner?
Obviously, it's going to come from support staff. Having a director of a program and then having per game coaches, I think, is a great way to help with that.
You know, the parent interaction is a big part of it, you know, especially for somebody who's in this industry and, you know, fought to try and be here. What I see is, what I strive for is to show parents that gaming is a legitimate way to create a career for yourself, right? And these tournaments do that.
Is when it comes to character creators, the disabled community is not really represented in the game itself. That was something that we wanted to attack on our way in. So one of the first things we ever built was this character creator. We call them enhancements. So the wheelchairs, you've got different prosthetic,
different eye colors as well.
Heterochromia, different color eyes is heterochromia, which is like super common.
Oh,
Got a rocket launcher.
on this one, you shoot his legs out and then he like falls over and okay, he disappeared for some reason.
Disappeared.
Okay, that is a quadrilateral. I don't know. I think that's right.
You got it.
Sweet, yes, science. Who's your father? Thank you. Oh my gosh,
All
look at
right.
this! I'm flying. This reminds me of Kingdom Hearts, which have you ever played Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah. My 9-year-old big fan.
So I won victory. Dab. Yes. I'm over here hitting R like I'm reloading my gun accidentally for some reason. I have no idea. Or C to crouch. And we're gonna have more episodes like this with invites sent, bringing more people in and sending those invites.
We're down your immortality field.
E. This thing?
Yep. There you go. Yep. Now we can't die. Good job.
No way, you can't die because this?
No, we can't go below 1 health.
All right. Oh,
now I'm dead.
except,
That's okay.
Except when I die.
Well, unfortunately, the immortality field is not forever.
What?
Yeah, I know. It's so sad.
It's incredible. All right, welcome. Thank you for being here. Welcome to Invite Sent. My name is Bubba Gettert. I am so glad you're here. We've got an amazing guest today with us. She's going to jump on and we're going to do the most amazing game ever, Powerwash Simulator. If you haven't played this, then you're either one of two people. You are either one who gets extremely anxious about everything that needs to be clean, or you are really relaxed. And I don't know which one I am yet, but I played it yesterday and I am extremely anxious about it all. But I'm gonna bring in Tracy. Tracy, how are you?
I'm good, Bubba. How are you?
I am excellent. Thank you so much for being here. I'm glad you turned me on to this game, this simulator to play today, and I'm glad you're here because I have a lot of questions. But you know what? Usually when we play games on this show, the games are a lot more like having to jump and run and shoot and then answer questions. But I feel like this one's gonna be nice and smooth and simple.
You said you were stressed though when you were playing it yesterday.
because I want to make sure everything's clean, and if I don't get like the ding, like with
Yep.
like I was cleaning a backyard, right?
Right.
And I was like, why isn't this fence clean? I've cleaned every part. And then there was a whole other side, and so I cleaned it, and then it finally dinged, and I was just like, oh. So there's a little bit of anxiety here.
All right.
But yeah, let's jump into it. I'm gonna pull the game up, and we are actually working on, what is this, a subway?
It is a subway.
Okay.
I'm not sure where, but it is filthy.
Wait, so can you get graffiti off with it? Do I have to use off? I have to use a better.
You have to. I think you have to do it twice in order to take the graffiti off.
Oh, look, yeah, and I use my.
You take the
0
dirt off
degree.
first. See, I have a pro pressure washer.
Oh, okay.
So mine is so much better than yours.
I'm gonna turn this down.
Do you see this? I only have to go over it once.
Okay.
Are you jealous?
No, yeah. Oh my gosh, look at you.
Yeah, you take your time there, buddy. You just take your time.
I like your outfit though. What does my outfit look like? I don't even know what I look like.
You have blue generic outfit.
Blue generic outfit. Okay. And how do you get this cool purple outfit like yours?
You have to make money, and then when you make money, you could buy the outfit. You can buy different outfits. You can buy different.
Oh.
Because when you complete a challenge, you make money, and then you can buy nozzles and cleaning supplies, and you can buy this awesome pro pressure washer.
So it's fan and power. So like I have, what is this one called? Mine's a 0. The one that's 0 degree only shoots a stream, like a straight stream, but it's the most powerful, I guess.
Well, it depends. Do you pressure wash in real life?
Yeah, I love pressure washing in real life.
Well, then there you go.
This is not the green. This is not the green algae on my deck. This is
true.
Extremely. I guess when I'm power washing, I am not in real life. I am not. It's not a game as much to complete. It's like, does it look good? Is it better than it was? Yeah. But this is. I'm waiting for this little. Bing.
Well, you can change your nozzle. So it doesn't take as long.
But like, so like a 40 degree is lower pressure?
It's lower pressure, but maybe. I don't know.
Oh, no, I think you're right. You're right. It is. Okay. Okay, so we're power washing.
So much fun.
And we can lay down, and I can turn the angle of the hose.
Yeah.
This is You guys forget Fortnite. I'm not going back to Fortnite. I'm gonna
Fortnite.
play.
Who needs that?
I know. What am I? 12-year-old.
I played Fortnite for the first time the other day, and I got 36. Number 36 out of 100. That's not bad. I mean, I hid.
That's like top 36%.
Right. Like I hid most of the time, but that's okay.
That's how I played my first few. Now I go towards the noise.
Oh, do you?
But I also, and it's very public that I create new accounts occasionally to play bots. Because I am trash. So, yeah.
At least you admit it. I'm gonna go for this.
Okay, so let's we're gonna jump into some questions now that I've gotten the hang of this. As Jacob Kaplan is on LinkedIn watching, saying calling us a show off, or maybe you a show off, I guess. So I have not been able to get this graffiti out though.
Well, you need a better nozzle, my friend.
Okay, I'll use the super powered one. Okay, there we go. Oh, okay, all right. Now you like this game? How long have you been playing this game?
I've been playing this game, I don't know, a little less than a year. But
and how
here's
much
my
money
problem.
Have you made?
I've made probably like 20K, but I play with my friend Garrett, who helped me connect and all that today, and he just went nuts in the shop and bought like all the things. And I was like, bro, yeah. He was just like, you need this, 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 and just kept buying all the cleaning supplies. Which I was not 100% happy with, but I'm happy with this new pressure washer.
Yeah, it seems pretty legit. Oh, I forget. I can hit the right.
You can hit the right button, and it just holds it down.
Yeah, I'm a noob, total noob. Okay, so what games did you enjoy though, growing up or before? Let's start with growing up. What games did you play growing up? Any games?
Well, I remember getting the original Nintendo when I was 10, 11 years old. I just aged myself. Yes, folks, I am old. And I got it for Christmas.
Same age as me.
Well, there you go. We're old. Got it for Christmas. Played Super Mario Brothers, and that day I finished it at like 1 in the morning. And then really got into all the Nintendo games like Zelda. Played a lot of Tetris. And honestly, I hate to admit this, but I haven't been a big gamer ever since.
Yeah. Well, you've been a little busy. You've been a little busy.
I'm a little busy, and you know, as consoles got more complicated, I was like, there's too many buttons. I don't get it.
I agree.
So I love the gaming world. I'm just not a great gamer, but I have found a few games that I love, such as this one. I also love Animal Crossing.
Oh, okay. There we go.
I do play a lot of Animal Crossing, and I've learned to love Overcooked.
Oh, I like Overcooked a lot.
I love Overcooked so much.
Yeah.
Like I'm not good at it, but I love it.
I can do well on low levels. That's where I can do.
Like I just laugh when I fall off the glacier. I'm like, whatever. Who cares?
Oh, I guess I'm into that level. So you're legit.
I play with good people.
You know, this game is quite relaxing.
Isn't it?
And now that it's not just me by myself, but I mean,
yeah, I got your back, man.
Yeah, power washing by myself out on the back deck is nice, and like headphones in, maybe listening to something, an audiobook or whatever.
Yeah.
But the sense of completion is nice here. There's another game I was watching. I just you know how I'm sure you have heard of TikTok, and yeah, and so some guy was live streaming this game where he's a worm and you're just floating around. I don't know what the game is, but you're just floating. I don't know if anybody in the chat knows what I'm talking about. And Sari says LFG. She's looking for group. And so there's this game where it was a worm, but the more you circle around people and defeat them, you get bigger. And it was just mesmerizing. Like I used to stream artwork on Twitch.
Okay.
And that was fun, and people enjoyed just kind of sitting and watching me. So I get it. But I'm not done with this stinking bench.
Do I need to help you? I mean, I don't want to.
I don't know what this is the stressful part.
I don't want you to feel bad about your skill set, but maybe I need to help you.
What is missing? What have I not done?
You haven't gone under.
Here. Okay, look at this.
And Robert, look underneath. It's filthy. There you go. See, like right here, buddy. I got you.
Oh, underneath on the wall? Let's see. Anna McCarty says Tracy's really good at power washing IRL too. And Miles
Yes,
Church
I
says
did
power
her.
washing. Oh,
I did Anna's driveway during the pandemic for free because it is literally. No, you don't understand. This is how this game came about.
Okay.
One of my really good friends, Frank, texted or tweeted me and said, "There's this new game called Power Wash Simulator. You love power washing. You should download it." So funny story. I download it. I'm so excited. It's in the beta version. It was on discount. I download it and I realize it's only available. You can only play it on a PC, and I only have a Mac.
Oh, okay.
I was devastated, and then I went through all these. Should I buy a PC? Should I not? I can get a PC for cheap. And then I was like, am I really going to spend money on a PC to play one game? So I did not buy a PC, but every time I come to Full Sail, I make some time and come to the practice space and play some Power Wash.
Oh, it just
I
clicked.
heard the ding.
Yay!
You did it. I'm so
am
proud
a
of you.
hero. Oh, look how fast you are. Look at it. I want to write my name. I want to write my name first.
You can.
Yeah, B. So Brian Kelly from STEM.org says we're going to get the STEM lessons on physics, angles, and pressure off this steam clever mandatory
my
curriculum.
God.
Steam STEM. I love it because it's
You're
steamy.
so funny writing your name. I'm gonna write my name too then.
That's how I write my name.
Hang on, I need
Miles
a.
Church. Yes, great for revealing stress. That's right, Miles. So I actually. Oh, here we go. You're like so far back. Okay. See,
I'm writing my name next to your name.
See, I'm not doing anything from this far back. How close do I need to be?
How cool are we?
There we go.
Where'd you go? There you are.
Oh, your name looks way cooler than mine.
Because I have a better power washer.
So I was actually there's relating back to TikTok again. I was watching these 15-year-old kids make TikToks about them doing power washing as a living and making tons of money. And I was like, okay, this is what my kids need to do because they kind of have a business where they clean or they rake leaves and get snow in the wintertime.
Yeah.
But they don't really do it a lot. But we have a power washer, and this would be really good money. Like I would never have to get the question of, Dad, can we get this? Can we get this and that? And
right.
This, if they just had their own monies. Hey, watch out, watch out. Somebody's shooting me. Oh. Does that move you when I shoot you?
Oh, don't do that. We're a team, buddy. Don't hurt me.
So you enjoyed Nintendo growing up, that's for sure.
Yep.
And you haven't played a ton of games.
Nope.
After that, until now, and you didn't buy a PC.
No.
So do you
Still
only
debating
play
it.
Full Sail? You only play at Full Sail?
I only play this game at Full Sail because we have PCs in our practice space.
They're probably pretty nice PCs in your.
They're wonderful and they're fast and this room is awesome. I'm in the practice space right now, and it's just a beautiful room.
So
we have how many?
Yeah. How many PCs you got?
We have 14. We have 14 PCs in here.
Oh wait. I gotta get up on top here. I gotta get the ladder to get on top of this. 14.
There you
PCs.
go. That's why.
Okay, let's move this ladder. Oh wait, do I get over here? Can I go up? Yes, I've created an FPS game. A mod is what Brian says. By shooting you. Okay, here we go. Do you have my stream playing in the background? I hear my.
Can you help me? Can you help me?
I hear.
Yeah, I'm like listening to myself, but Garrett's here. Garrett's trying to help us. Garrett's trying to wave from the camera.
How good I am at cleaning up
Alt?
above.
Alt tab.
Thanks, Garrett.
Yeah, Garrett's the best. He said thank you. Alt tab again.
Let's see. Ooh, I can jump
now.
on top. See, like that's good. I just cranked 90s like in Fortnite.
What do you play, Bubba?
So, well, I've been playing way too much Fortnite recently since they made it boomer accessible.
Yeah.
Because they took away the builds. I played.
But you can still build. When I played the other day, I was building.
Yeah, you can build. There's modes now.
Got it.
The mode that many of people our age are playing right now is the zero build. And
Got
then there's really stubborn people who like it's so dumb, but it's a real FPS at that point, rather than fighting in malls and stuff.
Right.
And so yeah, Miles says they're really good. I got to play them for a day. Oh, the PCs. He's talking about the PCs at Full Sail.
Yeah.
Which I do want to start talking about Full Sail here in a second. I want to ask some history, and we'll
Let's do
talk
it.
about Full Sail. We'll talk about movies.
Ooh, ding.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
On just that side.
Yeah.
So
I
that's
think so.
so that side does it. So if I clean the top, do I get a top ding?
Probably.
Woo! Okay, so Bradford Harris, I'm really starting to love the simulator games. Oh, he bought House Flipper. I bet that's pretty cool. House Flipper, is that like a Joanna Gaines type thing, Bradford? Oh, there we go. I got a ding.
Good job.
So Full Sail, you've been at Full Sail since 06, I believe. Is that correct?
Yes. Yeah, since I was 4 years old. Come on.
Hey,
yeah,
I
since
believe it.
2006, so that would be 16 years.
Okay, nice.
Yep.
Okay.
I am now 18. I wish.
You're 18. Wow. You got kiddos?
Actually, I don't wish. I'm a lot smarter now.
You have kiddos?
Life is easier now.
Yeah. But you're in a relationship.
I am in a relationship
Yes. Okay. That was a very
With my
generic way
cat.
of asking. Okay.
with my cats
PC way.
and my boyfriend.
There we go. So Full Sail 16 years.
Yes.
Full Sail 16 years, and you started out doing not what you're doing now, and only recently are you really in this world of esports. So tell me how you started. What got you to Full Sail, first of all?
Well, my background's actually in acting. I went to school for musical theater back in the day. I don't think I can talk and clean. It's
Yeah,
very
you can.
complicated. Can
Yes,
I?
Yeah, you can do it. You can do it.
Wow. So
Just
my
focus.
background's in theater. I went to school for musical theater back in the day. I wanted to be on Broadway, and then I realized that's really hard. And I'm a good singer, but I'm not a good dancer. And to mostly being Asian back in the day, now it's different. But back in the day, you really had to be a triple threat in order to be in a show and be in an ensemble. And being Asian, there weren't a lot of lead roles for minorities, which has changed. Thank you. But I don't know who I'm thanking. It has. Oh my gosh,
Enough?
it has so much.
I think it has, but
yeah, I
agree.
mean,
It's gone places.
Hamilton, everyone in Hamilton is a person of color. And they did that on purpose to like tell the story and not focus on what the people should look like, which I think is great. I just saw a musical called Six, which is about the 6 wives of Henry VIII. There were like 4 people of color in the show and on the West End. It was great. So yeah, it's getting better. There was a Christine in Phantom of the Opera, was our first Filipino Christine on Broadway.
Nice.
Pre-pandemic, which was great. But anyway, so I came to Disney. I moved to Orlando to work for Disney to perform.
Oh, wow.
And while I was doing that, I started getting into film TV, and I saw an ad on Craigslist that Full Sail was looking for an on-camera host.
So wait.
I know, it's so random.
Craigslist, the notorious place for all things great.
Yes,
you
of
found
course.
an advertisement for Full Sail to be an on-screen host.
Yep.
Okay. And
and it was paid, so I was like, I auditioned. Why are you all the way over here? I auditioned. Hey, don't hit me. I auditioned. I got the job, and I worked for one day. They gave me a check, and about 2 weeks later, they called me and said, "Hey, we'd like to offer you a full-time job as an on-camera host."
Okay.
And this was when video just started becoming really popular on websites. Like every website had a splash page with a video.
Yeah.
So basically, I would run around campus and be like, "Hey, look what's happening! Today, our game art students are presenting their final projects, stuff like that." And I'd interview them and whatnot.
Yeah.
So the problem with that job, there was no problem, but when you're on-camera talent, a 40-hour-a-week job, you're not on camera for 40 hours a week. The guys have to edit eventually.
Right.
So when they were doing post, I would just sit on my computer and surf the web, and I got really bored. So I started looking around me and realizing I work at an incredible entertainment media college.
Yeah.
Let's take advantage of the resources. So I started learning, and since I'm an actor, I've been on set multiple times. I started sitting in on classes. I just started looking at curriculums. I started getting to know people and being like, what do you teach? What do you do? You know, can I sit in on your class? And really fell in love with production. So then I became a video coordinator, and then I became video production manager, and then I became a project manager, and then now I work in esports. there's the short story.
Okay. So why the transition to esports was just because it's the hot thing, or they needed your skills?
They needed my skills. So what I'm really good at is I'm really good at looking at the big picture and making things happen. We work in our creative agency, which means I am surrounded by insanely talented individuals, but creative individuals. So a lot of my coworkers are designers, writers, programmers, all that, you know, wonderful creative, color, blah, blah, blah. And I am not, but I can see their vision and actually figure out logistics and budgeting and scheduling, and it just works in my brain. And I can go to these wonderfully creative people and go, well, that won't work because this is too expensive or whatnot. So I wasn't working in esports when our esports program started, but I would dabble and, you know, help out and whatnot. And then eventually I realized that my skills work in this space.
Yeah.
So I have a wonderful team who manage our varsity teams, and I don't get involved with varsity, but I help them with all the logistics and all the back end and all that wonderful stuff. And with all the events we throw, that we produce, like I help with the producing part of it. And I ask a lot of questions.
On purpose, or you're just purely like you don't know what's going on?
No, I know what's going on, but you know, when it comes one game to another, sometimes I'm like, well, is this, you know, 4v4? Is this 1v1? Like, I'm not 100% yet with all the games, and I know like certain games have certain modes, so I ask a lot of questions because I want to know, and I'm fascinated by it. And you know, the fact that I don't necessarily play does not mean I don't love it.
Right.
And I don't know. I love the community, and I love the people, and I love the sportsmanship. I just don't necessarily enjoy playing.
But I think that's why esports is and gaming, especially scholastic and spaces we live in college and high school, is beneficial because it's not just gamers. I mean, it's educators, and I mean, I came from traditional sports, so it's fun for me, to be involved. And I love that you love. I know we talked about this in where were we? Where did we meet?
We were in Boston.
Boston, that's what it was.
The best city in the world.
Yeah, you've lived there, haven't you?
Yeah, I went to school there. I went to college and for theater.
Yeah, I think having people from all different aspects of life in our industry is really helpful, because it's not just the people who, like, you know, IT, the IT people, you know, the nerds I hang out with, you know, they maybe just know computers, right? That's
right.
You need other people in the industry, so it helps.
Well, and that's what I love about it. I have a lot of there are a lot of students here that, you know, we obviously work with, and they're always like, well, I really want to work in esports, but I'm not a good gamer. And I'm like, it doesn't matter, you know? And every aspect, I heard a ding.
Yes. Sorry.
Every aspect of what we teach, for the most part, touches esports. Like, you could study recording arts. Well, guess what? Someone has to, you know, figure out the audio at a gaming event. You work, you know, if you're a graphic design, someone has to figure out all the graphics in an arena, and logos and whatnot, and designing jerseys and promotional materials. So it's all there. You know, our business students can learn about putting on an event and managing a team. So so you don't have to be a great gamer to want to work in esports.
Yeah. You
just love esports, which I do.
I might let you get the graffiti areas.
Yeah, you are not very good at graffiti, my friend.
I'm gonna focus on dirt.
Well, it's because you have a tiny nozzle. You need to up your nozzle.
Glad we're talking about power washing. Okay, so I want to talk more about Full Sail.
Okay.
Lindsay Pa says My favorite Reddit sub is Power Washing Transformations. So she.
Oh yes.
I guess she. Is that like? Is there people share videos of power washing or of this game?
Oh my God, no! People share real power washing videos.
Oh wow. Okay. Oh, somebody's the president of the Tracy Wiu fan club.
I have a fan club.
Yeah, in the
Who
LinkedIn
knew?
chat. In the LinkedIn chat. Yep. So
See, this is
yeah.
why I'm not good at gaming. I have like YouTube open, Discord, and now LinkedIn. I'm like, I can't. How do you do this?
I
It's
have
too many.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 things open and a couple tabs. So
I don't
it's
know how
okay.
you do it. Anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, Sari is the president of the Tracy Wiu
Yeah,
fan
there it
club.
is. Yep.
That's nice.
Yeah. So at Full Sail, there
Yes.
are multiple degree opportunities and learning opportunities throughout the institution in all sorts of media and gaming and design. What are some of the big awesome degrees you can get at Full Sail?
The big awesome degrees.
Very
Well,
professional.
I believe our biggest degree is recording arts. It's audio production, basically.
Okay.
I believe. Do not quote me on that. But yeah, audio, recording arts, film, entertainment business, game development, game design. We just started the Dan Patrick School of Sportscasting a few years back, which is awesome. We get a lot of our casters actually from that program who cast esports, and that's another thing that's really interesting. Like we were saying, we've had casters who didn't really understand esports or gaming, and they were casting, wanting to cast football or baseball games and whatnot, and they've learned certain games just to be able to cast it and have become very successful at it, which is pretty cool. What else? I am a graduate of our media communications degree program, undergrad, and I also got my master's in business intelligence, which is all about data analysis and predictions.
Oh, not like CIA business intelligence.
No, but I could predict their data if they gave it to me.
Ooh.
They're so not going to give it to me.
Which is kind of funny. I know I do want to talk about your career in television and movies and whatnot.
Okay.
See, not right now. If you're out there, okay, listen, everybody. If you're out there and you want to stick around, and we're not just gonna power wash the whole time. Well, we are gonna power wash, and we're gonna talk about Full Sail some more. But if you stick around, you're gonna hear more about how I was introduced to Tracy in Boston was, hey, this is Tracy. She was on Homeland. So we're gonna talk about that a little bit because she I'm sure she loves talking about and Bennett and Jacob introducing her as that. So
yes.
But yes, business intelligence. You can understand data and data. Right?
Yes. Yes.
And how do you use that?
How do you use that?
How do you use that in your current role, or have you used it in your roles?
Well, multiple ways. It's really hard to talk and power wash at the same time. Let me tell you.
I didn't think that would be the case, but okay, I get it.
I guess this is why I'm not good at gaming, because I can't press buttons and I don't know. Too many buttons. So, like with gaming, it's really interesting. There's certain things I've found out with just the data from our teams.
Okay.
Like, for example, and I wasn't even looking for this data. Sometimes data just comes out, right?
Yeah.
In the past, 3 seasons, our League of Legends teams are mostly game dev, SimViz, or computer science
SimViz?
majors.
What is that?
Simulation visualization.
Oh, okay. I hear you.
Which I find to be the most technical and difficult programs probably that we have. Like, it takes a certain person to program, and and it's interesting that most of the League of Legends kids are those kids.
Okay.
So things like that. So if we're recruiting League of Legends students, again, I wasn't looking for this data, but if we're recruiting League of Legends athletes, then I probably wouldn't look at somebody who, wants to do art. I would more focus on students who like programming, for example. I mean, obviously you give everyone a chance, but the chances are you're going to get more of what you need in this type of person. So stuff like that, that's just really interesting. There's also certain trends on, if you look at the data on like what's happening in the world, there's certain trends when students are doing better than other times.
Okay, I get it.
Like we are an accelerated college, so our students do 1 class per month, sometimes 2 classes per month, and their 4th week is the last week of class. And a lot of times you notice that they can't do practice as often on the last week of class because they're in finals.
Makes sense.
So stuff like that, that's really interesting, you know?
Yeah.
Can't get out of this thing. Urgh.
Where
we
are
go.
you? Oh, you're stuck?
I was stuck in by the rails.
You know, I'm liking right now. I'm liking this walking all the way down the yellow, mind the gap kind of thing, and and I'm just making the longest pass ever. Like you can't really do that in real life without like some high quality posing. So this is great. This is great.
How much money do you have now?
$190.50.
Oh. Okay.
I think that was just for my one job I did of cleaning the blue van at the beginning.
Right.
Yeah, I haven't.
I was gonna say you should upgrade to the better power washer, but you don't have enough money.
I'm broke. I'm a broke power washer.
I wonder if I can give you money. Where are you, buddy? Oh, you're over here. All right. I'll clean your floor. I'll help you.
I can't figure out. I thought I cleaned this stop light, but I've sprayed it from every angle. And
you go on the bottom?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I got it.
Did you go up top?
I jumped. I think I got it all. Which that was fun trying to jump.
No, there's rust all over here, bud.
Rust? Well, so I gotta use.
Sometimes if you don't have the right nozzle,
okay.
you just have to do it multiple times until it finally goes away.
Oh, I see. Okay.
See?
All right, so we're halfway through this funness.
Funness.
And so, when I was introduced to you in Boston.
Yes, sir.
Bennett and Jacob from Full Sail said, "Hey, this is Tracy. She's been on Homeland." And so we immediately all found your Homeland episode.
Yes.
And watched you being a doctor. Is that correct? Or
well, therapist or counselor, whatever.
Okay. And what do you remember any of your lines from that show?
Not at all. I had like 3 lines. That was like 5-6 years ago.
All right. And did you meet Claire Danes?
Do you remember what you did yesterday?
Yeah, I ate some food. See?
Oh, okay.
Did you meet Claire Danes?
I did. I was in a scene with Claire Danes.
And Manny Pataki?
Mandy Patinkin was not on set with me, which was really sad, but I did see him the day before when I did a wardrobe fit.
Do you think
no.
people walk up and say like, "Hey, you killed my father or my brother"? Ooh, I think.
Wow. No, I did not. I walked into a fitting and he was like in the soundstage next door, and I saw him and I geeked out, but he was probably like 40 feet away from me.
Wow, that's cool. And so that was how I was introduced to you. Now you've also been in multiple things besides Homeland, correct?
Yes. Homeland's probably my biggest show that I've been on. Season 3, episode 4. Last year I did an episode of Queen of the South.
Okay.
Oh ding. What else?
Nice.
I've been on The In-Betweeners. There's a British show that
that's a good show.
Came to the US, but we did the US version. It was not as popular as the British one.
Okay.
What else have I done?
I
did I Am Frankie. Yes, it was a Nickelodeon show. I did.
You did
that
16 episodes. It said
15 or 16. Oh, it said 16. Okay, I don't remember. Yeah, I played the bad guy.
Oh, now was this a character voice?
What?
Was it? Did you do like it's a cartoon? You said, right?
It is not a cartoon, but it's a kid's show. It's probably focused on tweens.
Okay, so tell me about your you were of evil villain or something? Is that what you said?
Yes. So I Am Frankie is about a girl named Frankie who is an android.
Okay.
And she's a teenager going to high school, and she's trying to pretend she's real. So the whole point is, you know, she's just trying to live a normal life like a normal kid. And I am this scientist trying to take her technology and call her out to the world. And yes.
So within 16 episodes, every time did you fail like Inspector Gadget did with the one dude with the claw on the cat?
Maybe.
I'll get you
I'm not
next
gonna tell
time,
you.
Frankie. Oh, I have to watch it.
Maybe. I'm not going to tell you what happens because it's on Hulu if you want to watch it.
I will now. I will now. I definitely. That's the whole reason I have a Hulu.
Is it because of I Am Frankie, which you never heard of until we met in Boston?
Of course. That's
Right.
why I bought it.
What else have I been on? I don't know.
But wait. Did you have? How was your character? Were you just like, hi, I'm senior warp tech person?
Yeah. Well, actually, I never had a name. My title was Senior Warpa Technician.
Okay.
Warpa was the bad organization.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, and I just sat in a lab and had a dude who was my assistant, and I kept telling him what to do.
Okay.
And then I would say things like, "We got her."
There we go. That's what I'm looking for.
That was brilliant acting right there. Years of acting lessons.
Yeah, I was wondering if there was some sort of character voice you may have done.
No.
I think about. I don't know if my kids they watch. They watch. I can't remember the name of the show. Electric Company, maybe? Yeah, Electric Company.
Okay.
And there's characters in there that are evil and they do silly voices. So like on Nickelodeon or whatever channels.
Gotcha. How old are your kids, Bubba?
They'll all have summer birthdays here soon. They'll all be getting older. They will be 13, 11, and 7.
Fun.
All boys.
Oh, wow.
Fun is the understatement. It is so much fun.
How much gaming happens in your house then?
You know, not a lot until recently.
Really?
We had a weave that we got. My wife and I got when we were first married. Christmas gift, and we've had that ever since. And only recently, up until like Thanksgiving last year, did it stop really working well. And it surprised me because they played the crap out of it. They play all sorts of games, which is great because it's active. And only recently we got the Switch this Christmas, and we got Super Mario Kart. And
nice.
Then I'm really cheap, so I go to the public library and check out games, and that way I can buy them. And they've been loving it. So my oldest son, he's turning 13. I love being ironic, and because I work in video games and I tell people that let their kids play video games all the time, and I just allowed him to start playing Fortnite because I am obviously ironic, and our values are just that's the way we are.
Right.
And so he's been playing it, and I definitely wanted to play it with him because it's the Zero build, and we've been playing that recently. And the other kids, they'll play Minecraft at home.
Okay.
And Pokemon.
Okay.
And yeah, then they play games. They play Brawlhalla, Smash Brothers. Those kind of fun games together.
Right.
Yeah, we like it. We really want them playing together with you.
Just a thought, though. You work in gaming. Can't you write off buying games? I'm just saying. You could write that off in your taxes.
I guess so. I mean, yeah, probably. I think I did do that when I was streaming for my
there you go.
Like a small business. Yeah, I've done that. But that's a great idea. Okay, I'll look into that. I'll talk to my accountant. Okay, so yeah, gaming, and then let's go back to you were in the Green Hornet short is what I see though. Before that,
yes.
Was that like a?
That was a fan made film.
Fun. What's it like working on a fan film?
Fun.
Okay, not like disorganized or.
No, well, I was working with a bunch of my coworkers from Full Sail, so they're all, people who know what they're doing.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, so that's the one wonderful, I mean, not the one wonderful thing, but there are a lot of wonderful things about Full Sail, but one of the things I love the most is everyone, at least that I work with, we're all passionate about what we do. And so, aside from our jobs, which most of us get to do what we love for our work, we also get to do it on the side. So that Green Hornet film was done by a few grads and coworkers who wanted to make a film on our own. So we did. So it was great, and we were able to create a wonderful short, and get to work with great talent. I cast a few actor friends of mine, and yeah. Some of the indie films I've done here have been more professional than some shows I've done.
Really?
To say the least, yes.
Oh,
not
Claire
Homeland.
Danes. Okay, I was about to say.
No, she was wonderful.
Did she have a certain salad or something she liked? Was she particular about?
No, she was awesome. Here's the thing with her. Do you watch the show, or have you watched the show?
I've watched the first season yet.
Okay, her character is intense, obviously.
Yes.
So she wasn't hanging out with the rest of the cast that much, and it wasn't because she's a diva. It's because she was learning her lines and trying to get into her character.
Oh wow!
But she would literally sit on the side and just work, and you would watch her work, and you're like, this woman is brilliant, because she has to play psycho,
Yeah.
So like a
Paranoid,
bunch of the
right?
She's paranoid, she's bipolar, and she has to go through all these emotions being bipolar, and so she would just sit on the side and with her script and study while the rest of us are kind of partying, because I had 3 lines or 4, so it wasn't that big of a deal.
Check. Got those done.
Exactly. But at the end of the shoot, because I told her I was a big fan, and she goes, well, at the end, let's make sure to take a photo. And I'm like, okay. And I actually forgot. And before I left, she was like, hey, Tracy, come back. Let's take that photo. I was like, aw. So she was very, very sweet about it.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Wow. That's so cool. All right. So looks like your first credit was Anatomy of a Kiss.
Yes.
What?
That was a weird movie.
And then you were a reporter in Zombies. A video? Oh, a video. I thought it's a video game.
It's on Netflix, or it was.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Wow.
So it's a funny joke, because my friend Jason actually created that. What's it called? That movie started my reporting career. I think for like my first 10 credits, they were all reporter. So I would input it differently, like anchor, newscaster, because that's all I did for so long.
Okay. Yeah, you were reporter in Casadega. Thank you.
Yep.
I see reporter in Frank versus God.
Yep.
Okay. And newscaster, The Summoning.
See?
A reporter in RoboDog, No Good Deeds, news anchor.
There you go.
Finding Eden. Oh, wow.
Yep.
That's legit.
You want to know something that will not show on my IMDb?
I absolutely 100% do.
I did stand-up, too. I did stand-up comedy for about 3 years.
Okay.
For 2 years.
Do you remember
and then I
any of
quit
your
during the
bits?
pandemic, or after the pandemic.
Do you remember any of your bits?
I do. The problem is they are not safe for work, so we're not going to go there.
So, you heard it here, folks. You can catch up on Tracy's unofficial TikTok and hear some of her stand-up that is not safe for work.
I'll give you my intro to my stand-up. How's
Okay,
that?
please.
And I don't really want to do this, but I know Sean is watching, and he's going, just do it. So I would come in, right? They'd be like, and now to the stage, Tracy Wiu. And I'm like, woohoo! And I come in, I'm like, ¿Qué tal? Buenas noches, bienvenidos. Estamos aquí jugando Powerwash Simulator. Me llamo Tracy. Estoy súper emocionada de estar aquí con ustedes. And then you go, what?
Yeah, what?
And I go, what? Do you guys not expect some Asian girl to come out here busting out some fluent Spanish? You expect me to come out here and be all, oh, hello, I Tracy Wiu, I make funny for you. And then I call them racist, and then I continue.
Oh my god.
There you go. That's about as clean as I can get on my stand-up on your channel.
Thank you for making my entire month. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Next time I see you in person, I will give you the whole spiel.
Yes, we will. I will definitely have to get some popcorn and sit at a table with a weird, awkward centerpiece, and you get on stage and me just listen. to all of your comedy.
There you go. And maybe not popcorn, maybe a gin and tonic or something.
A gin and tonic. Okay, that works.
Yeah, that's what you'll need for my stand-up.
Yeah, well, I was expecting it to be so funny that I'd like throw the popcorn in the air and laughter.
Or that works too.
Or
I'd rather
do a
you
spit
waste
take.
popcorn and not
I can do
liquor.
a spit take with gin and tonic. Like, what does she say? So yeah, okay.
Oh my gosh, I'm stuck again.
Uh-oh.
There we go.
Yeah, it's hard to jump up. I'm feeling good that we're almost done with this white tile.
Yeah.
I've been owning this white tile. It's been.
You know, considering you've only played this once, you're doing really well.
Thank you. It's the WASD keys are pretty simple for me.
Right.
However, I need to make my W or my W and S key like noticeable to my fingers without having to look down, because
Right.
in very hard situations in FPS games I get lost and I'm hitting E to try and walk forward and it's not.
Here, I got you, buddy.
Oh yeah.
I got you.
Nice. All these little spots you have to get.
Oh, when are you coming back to Full Sail?
I don't know. Aren't you guys doing something in the summer? Didn't y'all invite me to something this summer?
Oh, we're doing great things this summer.
Well, there's some event like in June.
Yeah, we're doing the XP League Finals.
Yeah, that's awesome. I invited Jay to come watch this on just earlier today, but I mean, he probably didn't get it, and I've talked to him a while, so hopefully he'll see this and see how cool you are.
You want to know what we're doing?
Mm-hmm.
You want to know what we're doing in a couple weeks?
I do want to know.
We are working with Special Olympics, and we're going to do their very first esports competition with them.
That's so cool. Now, how did that
so
come about?
excited. I am not 100% sure, so I do not want to give you the wrong information.
Anybody in chat from Full Sail, feel free to answer this question. How did the opportunity for Full Sail and Special Olympics esports come about? That is what we'll wait for. If they're still watching us or falling asleep watching us, this could be like golf for people to watch, right?
It's so relaxing. Yeah. And what's interesting actually is I work for Disney as well for ESPN Wide World of Sports. I do some sports hosting with them. And I'm hosting their opening ceremonies for Special Olympics this Friday.
No way.
Yeah, and then I'll be hosting their esports stuff come June. So
that is so
a lot of synergy there.
Is that the one in Orlando?
Yes,
Wild World?
ESPN Wide World of Sports. It's at Disney World.
That is
so I'll be doing.
That is a fun place.
Yep.
Wild World of Sports.
Yep.
And
all right.
Their production room was intense.
Yep.
It was so cool, and I really nerded out a lot. Okay,
I see your thing now. You just go straight and then back. You're doing it like you would in real life.
I mean, well, here's what I do in real life. This is what I do.
Yeah.
This is what I do. See how bad it is? Because like you just want to stand in one spot.
Right.
And I would sway, and look how much I miss, right?
Right.
Yeah. So I mean, my therapist says I compartmentalize. So for sure, I'm compartmentalizing this little section and this little section and this little section. So for all those
when we're
out there,
done, I'm gonna figure out if I can buy you stuff, and if I can, I'll buy you this awesome new nozzle.
Let's I want to draw something now before we get done.
Okay.
Let's see. I got my name. I'm gonna draw a happy face.
Okay. I'm gonna draw the Armada logo.
Ooh, that's what's up.
Let's see if I can do it well. Oh, not bad.
Oh,
no,
that's
it's pretty
cool.
bad. Kinda.
I don't know. Is that a wrench? What am I looking at?
I'm trying to draw my Armada logo.
Is it upside down to me? It looks like an Among Us character right now.
You know, again, I do more business, not art. I'm not an artist.
Oh, okay. Now I see it.
Bubba.
I do. I'm trying to recall.
I erased it now because I don't want to get in trouble with our.
Yeah, that didn't
brand.
need brand guidelines. Could you
exactly? I'm like
go over that. I don't know what I made. I made a nose. And all right, I think we should create some. You know what? Here, come. I'll come right over here. Ready?
Okay. What are we drawing? I'm worried about standing in the third rail. Are we playing tic-tac-toe?
Yeah, you're first. Go ahead. Oh, she went top square. Okay.
Oh, that's a bad move. That was a bad move. I am dumb.
Owned. Okay, well, no, it's not. It was a great move. You just
what? Look at you. Thank you.
Okay, start over. Wait a second. I lose to my kids in tic-tac-toe quite often, so no, let me start over. I've never lost. I'm so good there.
At tic-tac-toe.
Tic-tac-toe. Go ahead. This is rough. Look at this, gamers. That's right, Amanda. Okay.
What are you guys playing? Powerwash Simulator with tic-tac-toe.
Tic-tac-toe. Oh, I think
you just lost, my friend.
Oh God!
You lost again.
This and Foursquare, I'm terrible at. I just don't see the big picture. That is a lot.
All right. Well, Armada for the win. The Armada Powerwash Simulating team and tic-tac-toe team has won today's challenge.
There was a we were at the Full Sail I think game, but it was the CECC.
Yep.
I think a team
our Smash team went up there.
Yeah, Smash team. Yeah, and one of the kids in the audience was playing Minecraft while he was watching the game, and we made a video out of it. And he's talking about, I played for my Minecraft esports team at college.
There's a Minecraft esports team?
Cool. That's cool. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Maybe we can get one here.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I think yeah. All right, try and shoot me here. See if I'm too fast for you.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Look, I'm too fast.
Oh, see, again, I don't play first-person shooters. You're making this bad. I'm just going to pretend this is COD. Pew, 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 pew. That's what I say every time my friends do first-person shooter games. I'm like, oh, you play the pew-pews? Pew-pew.
You can do all sorts of crazy stuff in this game.
We got a ding. How did we just get a ding?
I have no idea.
What did we just clean?
I have no idea. Somebody saying Varsity Powerwash on YouTube.
I would like to be the coach, captain, team president, and secretary of that team. Please.
I love it. Well, all right. This has been fun.
You got 10 minutes, Bubba. What else do you want to talk about?
Let's see. I want to talk about what Full Sail wants to do and what you want to do in the next 5 years.
What do we want to do in the next 5 years?
What's on the docket here for Full Sail in the next 5 years? What's the big up and coming thing that you can share that is okay to share?
I don't know. Well, personally, I just want to be. Our community has suffered a lot, as much as a lot of other communities have suffered through the pandemic, because we all went virtual. And my biggest goal right now is to rebuild that, which we are, and we're being we're getting very successful at it. But we can always do better. It's only been a few months that the world has started to open up. Yeah. So my goal is to make that's my number one priority, is that the Armada community really become tight. And, I just want everyone to be able to get together and understand the power of gaming and the power of community. And that's my main goal. I also want, we are an accelerated program. So we have students graduating every 2 years or every year, depending if they're undergrad or masters. So we get a lot of new people, and I want them to be able to come into Full Sail and really know what Armada is and want to join Armada, whether just the community or varsity. Yeah. And I just want this to be a nice, safe place for everyone to hang out, really. And I always say my biggest goal is that in 5 years after our students graduate, is that they can look back 5-10 years, whatever, tell their kids, I had a great time when I was part of the Armada team, and I made some of the best friends of my life. And that is really what is most important to me. And hopefully we can, meet new people and partner with great people and contribute to this awesome world. That's my goal. How PR of an answer is that, Bubba?
No, that is genuine. That is genuine.
Great. And start a power washing varsity team, of course.
Power washing varsity. That's obviously in the 5-year strategic plan.
To have staff be able to play varsity, and I can lead the team.
Guys, okay, look. We got to figure out what nozzles. Okay.
Yes.
How would you coach? How would you coach this first? What would you say?
I think I would have a meeting first with my teams where we meditate with candles.
Okay.
And then we just play some really calming music while we clean things.
Okay.
And we leave all our stresses outside the door. That's what I would do. And then we would just clean. I would teach them about different nozzles, different soaps. But again, it's kind of the same thing. It's not about how fast you can clean. It's not about if it's perfectly clean. It's about did you have fun cleaning?
It's like words of wisdom beyond all of our years, so thank you for that.
Yes, I'd love to win, but that's not important.
There's a person in the YouTube chat, Kuruga, I think said
Kuraga. Heavy
go,
Kura. You know Heavy Kura. He was actually there with our Smash team.
That's why I look familiar. Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
He's one of our team GMs.
Okay, and what games is he a GM of?
Well, they manage him and our friend Hoyt. They manage all of our varsity teams. Okay. But he used to be an Armada player and was the president of Armada back in the day when he was a student.
Nice.
And his main game is he does fighting games.
Oh yeah, fighting game. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So he was playing Dragon Ball Fighter, and he actually finished top 100 at Evo, I believe. I think it was top 100. I don't remember, but it was up there.
That's like higher than 101. Yeah, that's better.
I know, right?
Science. Well, how can we find out more about Full Sail and Tracy on socials and websites?
Well, all my stuff is at Tracy Wiu, TracyWiu, but more importantly, Full Sail University. Full Sail Armada is fullsailarmada.gg. And yeah, we're on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, mostly Twitter. And yeah, and fullsailuniversity.edu as well. But yeah, check us out. We're on Twitch. We stream all the time. We stream our games as much as possible. We have a great stream tomorrow. Bennett Newsom, our esports strategist, is streaming tomorrow. He does this thing called Have Game Will Travel, and he interviews different people in the esports industry. So make sure to check that out.
Yeah.
It's actually really, really cool. I'm not sure who he has tomorrow, but I'm sure it's someone awesome. So,
I had a cool show name. That one's cooler.
Well, again, we work with incredibly talented people, so they like sit in a room and they bounce ideas, and ideas just happen. You can borrow our people if you want.
Oh, really?
I'll introduce you to them.
How much does that cost?
They're all good. It costs a new nozzle for my pressure washer.
Okay, all right. Well, I better start power washing and earn some money.
Next time you're in town, we'll introduce you to all these people, give you all the awesome resources, and we're here for you. So, whatever you need, Bubba, we got you.
Sweet. Well, I'm a current adjunct professor. I'm always looking to want to teach something. So that's something I would love to do someday in the future. So.
Well, let's chat. Let's chat. You never know. I don't have pull in that, but I know the people who do.
Yeah, you know the people. It's been amazing. Thank you for teaching me how to power wash. It's been great. I feel like a much more competent IRL power washer now.
Right. And do you feel relaxed though? Because that's what I love about this game.
It was the ding. It was the ding for sure. Hearing and seeing the blue activated. Yeah, that was that. You couldn't see me, but I'm over here like fist pumping in the air every time it dings.
See, now you know. I'm gonna leave this with you. When you do something great today, like you'll be toasting bread, and when it finishes, you'll be like ding, and you're like, yes, I've achieved greatness. Or you make your bed and you're like, ding. Make that be your motto for the day.
That's obviously how I'm going to go about my life now. Because
it is. And you're going to think about me. Yep.
That's great, Tracy. Thank you.
Anyway, well, thank you so much for having me. This was a lot of fun. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm glad you got to come, and I'm glad we got to learn a little more about you and learn about Full Sail, and obviously clean the heck out of the subway.
Well, it's not that clean, but I will probably finish it. I'm going to finish it later after I get my work done.
So much. There's so I'm looking around like the walls.
Well, all we have in this life is time, Bubba.
Do we?
Oh,
look, I didn't even notice on the little thing on the top left, it is a little completion bar.
I know, we suck. We're at 16%.
No, like the little blue and white bar. I didn't know.
Oh, yeah.
Cover it over. Okay. I'm learning. Awesome. Tracy, thank you so much. Please stick around backstage here for just a second, and I'll come.
Okay.
I'll come as I close out the show.
You're the bestest.
I'll come hang out.
Thanks, everyone.
Yeah. Thank you. All right, guys, thank you so much for being here on Invite Sent today. We had a ton of fun with Tracy. And yes, thank you everybody from Twitch to YouTube to Guild to Facebook to LinkedIn for being here, watching. Loved all the conversation. Thanks for tuning in and checking out all the fun stuff we get to do here on Invite Sent. And you are welcome back. On Friday, we're going to have Warren Juggle God Hammond. He is a juggler by trade, but a shoutcaster by life right now. That's what he's doing. And we will play a little bit of Valorant, and I will definitely lose at that game quite often. So come back on Friday. We'll see you then. I appreciate you all. Stay amazing. Have a great day.
Hello, my name is Christy Kester. As a public educator for the past 24 years, I have watched as interest in esports has exploded in schools across the world. Last fall, I joined the High School Esports League and helped to establish the education department. Since then, we have been working hard to integrate esports into education to create a scholastic gaming experience where students can learn, play, and compete. With our evidence-based, STEM.org-approved gaming concepts curriculum, schools can offer 4-credit classes during the school day that help improve chronic absenteeism, student engagement, and mental health.
As a senior health advisor for High School Esports League and a former ER physician, I see the incredible need for supporting mental health in students in today's schools. In fact, schools at a formidable crossroads where a pervasive and persistent decline in youth mental health now intersects with staff burnout. This has not been a sudden problem, but rather one we've seen over decades. The American Academy of Pediatrics announced in 2019 that 1 out of 3 students meets the criteria for generalized anxiety disorder before graduation. And the CDC reaffirmed that between 2009 and 2019, depression increased in adolescents by roughly 40%. The most telltale sign that grabbed all of our hearts was when the Surgeon General announced in December of 2021 that female adolescents increased their visits to the emergency departments around the nation by 51% for suicidal ideations. In the face of this, schools are desperately seeking solutions and ways to support those that struggle with mental health challenges. Now, these statistics that I mentioned are averages. We know there are some cohorts that are at higher risk, particularly those students who do not feel they have a safe place or a legitimate connection to school. That's where esports represents a tremendous opportunity. Students who are not currently involved with sports, music, arts, and traditional extracurriculars are left with minimal opportunities to make a connection. Yet many of these students find connections to their friends and other social outlets through online activity, including gaming. So, Scholastic Gaming represents an opportunity to leverage an area of interest into a legitimate class that meets state standards and expectations, all through an evidence-based curriculum that can simultaneously support self-esteem, self-efficacy, and life skills in many kids who desperately need it.
Hi, my name is Michael Russell. During my career as a teacher, I was fortunate enough to have the support of my administrator as I began the journey to establish the first 4-credit Scholastic Gaming course in the nation. At HSEL, we have the resources and data to help you speak with your administrators about the impact that Scholastic Gaming and esports can have for your students. We have strategies that can help you with acquiring technology and curriculum, such as ESSER funds, grant applications, and partnerships. The High School Esports League has invested significant resources in helping our education partners, and we are excited about this opportunity to help you establish Scholastic Gaming in your school.
Varsity Esports Foundation. Founded in December 2018, the Varsity Esports Foundation was created by a group of esports professionals. Our mission is to create an inclusive, safe, and aspirational network of gaming communities for all. The Varsity Esports Foundation is a 501c3 organization established to offer financial assistance to schools and to provide a pipeline for students to reach their potential through esports. We have 4 foundation goals. 1. Build a network of inclusive gaming communities. 2. Create scholarships for students within these communities. 3. Ensure a safe environment for all players. And 4. Promote gaming literacy across the ecosystem. The foundation has funds for a limited amount of assistance to support schools with league fees and/or computer equipment. For more information, please visit us at varsityesportsfoundation.org. Varsity Esports Foundation, a pipeline for students to reach their potential through.
Every day we ask so many questions. What should I wear? What's the weather going to be like? How am I going to fit everything in? But then there are those bigger questions, like why am I here? Where am I heading? Is there more to life than this?
I had arrived at an answer to the most important issue that we humans ever deal with. Is there a God? And I had arrived there without ever really looking at the evidence. And I was supposed to be a scientist.
At 28, I had gotten many of the things that I thought I wanted. My girlfriend was on the cover of magazines, I had a Beamer, and I was so unhappy. It was a realization maybe that I would never find happiness where I was looking for it.
I think for so many years, you know, I always just strived to be strong in myself. All I needed was me and my buddies and, you know, we'd be like invincible. But the truth is, none of us are.
And I found purpose, I found meaning, I found hope. God took something so broken and made it a beautiful art piece.
Alpha is a place where you can be yourself. You can say what you think and challenge everything. No question is too complex or too simple. And what your point of view is as important as anyone else's.
We are going on a journey together, an adventure to explore the questions of life, faith, and meaning.